was shopping in Switzerland recently. A Swiss clerk refused to show her a $38,000 purse because she didn't think Oprah could afford it. Yeah, to prove a point, Oprah bought Switzerland.
Conan O'Brien having some fun with Oprah and that $38,000 bag. She said a clerk at a store in Switzerland refused to show it to her, but now she's trying to defuse the whole controversy. Bad breaking the news of Marc Lamont Hill and S.E. Cupp. So I think what we should do first is play what Oprah said on the red carpet, where she seemed to be backtracking a bit. Watch what she said here.
I think that incident in Switzerland was just an incident in Switzerland. I'm really sorry that it got blown up. I purposely did not mention the name of the store. It's not an indictment against the country or even that store. It just was, you know, one person who didn't want to offer me the opportunity to see the bag. So no apologies necessary from the country of Switzerland.
Marc Lamont Hill, I mean, obviously, Oprah's out there promoting this new movie, The Butler, that she's in, which apparently is a terrific movie. I haven't seen it yet, but some argument that she may be putting out these stories to try and gender publicity. I don't think that's how Oprah would operate, but what do you think of this particular incident where the Swiss are pretty upset about it?
Well, they're upset because it's Oprah. You know, surely racism exists in Switzerland, and I'm sure the country doesn't apologize for every reported case. Oprah's a big star, and she made a big stink, whether intentionally or not, and so they're responding to it. But I don't think that Oprah made the story up. I don't think she's being cynical. I don't know a black person who hasn't had the experience that Oprah has. I've had that experience multiple times attempting to shop in stores where they won't show me an item because they don't think I can afford it. And one time a store even said to me, look, I'm not going to get this suit for you because you can't afford it anyway. You're not going to buy it. So what's the point? I don't want to waste both of our time. It happens, and I think Oprah just responded to it. But Oprah also is a peacemaker, and she wants to make people feel comfortable, and she didn't want to alienate a large part of her fan base, which is white. And I think that's just her approach.
Too late. It's a little too late. I mean, Oprah has such a massive level of influence in this country. I have nowhere near the level of influence, but I know if I go on Twitter and I complain about something, then people are going to notice. She went on national television and injected what she saw as racism into a motivation for what happened in Switzerland. I wasn't there. I don't know what happened, but I think that was a pretty significant, heavy charge to levy and a little reckless on her part. Of course it was going to spark a national debate. Of course it was going to get Switzerland's attention. It's Oprah against some lowly, anonymous Swiss shopkeeper. I thought that was really throwing some of her influence and power around recklessly.
Really?
Really?
I'm amazed that you feel more sorry for the reckless, anonymous, potentially racist shopkeeper in Switzerland than the person...
Potentially racist? You weren't there either, Mark.
Well, that's why I said potentially.
You don't know.
That's why I said potentially. It's potentially racist because Oprah said it was. It may not have been. It's potentially. But I have no reason to doubt Oprah. Oprah's not exactly a race baiter. This isn't like someone who deals in race every day on the public stage who decides to tell a story. Oprah goes out of her way to avoid race talk. So if Oprah says it was racist,
oh, it must be true.
I'm inclined to agree with her.
So are a lot of people. That's the problem. I think she should be very careful about the kind of claims that she makes.
So if she experienced something and felt that it was race-based, what should she do instead of talking about it in public? What should she have done?
Well, clearly she didn't want to talk about it in public because she's backtracking now. If she really wanted to have a debate about it, she'd be debating it.
But Essie, the question was, what should she have done differently? What should she have done instead of talking about it?
Well, no one asked her to talk about it. She brought it up as an example of how she's been treated in what she thought was a racist way.
She was asked about it. She was asked, have you had to deal with racism? She said yes, and here's how.
She chose to bring that incident up. She didn't have to. She brought it up, and now she doesn't want to have the conversation.
Yes, she absolutely had a right to remain silent.
Really
but instead, she had a right to remain silent, but instead she courageously talked about an incident. Now, I wish
is now backtracking it. Then she should go all out and have that conversation,
So okay, then here's what we'll do, Essie. We'll collectively encourage Oprah to talk about race more and to talk about this incident in greater detail. Would that satisfy you?
Absolutely, she's welcome to. I think she knows, though, just how far her reach and her influence is, which is why she's now backtracking that.
No, I think...
Okay, I've got to draw to an end there. I personally am coming down with Oprah here. I'm on her side on this.
It's a smart move.
Well, I think what we can all agree on, though, surely, is that the big loser here is this store, which could have made the easiest sale of a 38-gram bag in the history of bag sales. Are we all agreed?
And now defending itself against charges of racism.
Well, she never mentioned the store. Right. If she really wanted to crush them, she could have said the name of the store. They wouldn't even exist anymore.
They found out who it was, Mark. They found the store.
But I'm talking about her intent, but she deliberately didn't do it. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, we've got to leave it there. But I actually like your pairing. It's pretty animated. I mean, slow start, warmed up, and then wow. Let's get you two back again soon.
We've known each other a long
for joining.
Long time, old friends.
No, I can tell. A lot of friction there. I won't ask too many questions. Marc Lamont Hill, SE Cupp, thank you both for joining me.